Hello and welcome to 337 Magic Staff with homing missiles. This is a concept, okay? So there's a lot of things that need to change. I'm not going to improve this for command blocks because really it needs a data pack. First thing, it's not multiplayer. It will not work in multiplayer at all. But what is it? That would be a good start. So we can right click to get ourselves some missiles and they're going to follow us around wherever we go. And then when I see something that I think, ooh, you look nice to kill, I will target it with one of my... Oh, I missed. No, I got him. There we go. One missile down. It goes to blue one down. And we'll fire the green one off of this one. There we go. And now all my missiles are gone. I can summon some more. If I drop my staff, I'll lose my missiles. Okay. So, as I say, single player only. Really does need a data pack to be improved, but I thought I'd upload it. Me and ArticPandaPro were playing around with a few ideas for this, and I thought it'd be nice. He wanted to see it, so here it is. We've based this off CloudWolf's homing missile command. I do use that command 2 times in this video, and I don't explain it very well because I'll put a link to his video in the description, and if you want a good description and explanation of what his command is doing, you can watch his video. Okay, why have I uploaded it if it's not completely finished? Well, it's going to sit in my tutorials, and then when I do get around to doing data pack tutorials, I'm going to come back and redo this as a data pack. Okay, anyway, enough waffling. You've seen what it does. Hopefully you'll find something interesting in here. Let's get on and build it now. Okay, the first thing we're going to need are some scoreboard objectives. So let's go and make those. Boink. And this will be scoreboard objectives. Add, and I'm going to have a used carrot on a stick, and that will be of type used carrot on a stick. Okay, obviously that is to detect when we use the carrot on a stick. And I'm also going to have a scoreboard. I'm also going to have a scoreboard objectives add has carrot on a stick. Okay, so I can check if the player's still holding one, or has one anywhere in their inventory. That's all we're going to do. We're not going to NBT check. Okay, so this is our setup. Done. Right. I need a give, because they're going to want the carrot on a stick. Give nearest player a carrot on a stick. And I want to have a custom tag, missile, true, that'll do. Oh, let's give it a name. Display, name. Let's try and spell things correctly so the command actually works. He says instantly making more mistakes. Comma, comma, there we go. Right, text, we'll just call it missile wand, that's what it is, or missile staff. Okay, done, give me that. Yeah. Right, we're going to need a few. I've broken this all up into separate different controllers, just to make it a bit easier. As I say, this is just a concept to get it working. Let's start with a controller for... I think the first thing we want to do is create some particles or create some markers which are going to be our missiles. That's probably going to be first. So let's call this controller. This can be the main one, I suppose. And in there, well, I want it repeating. I'm going to execute as any player scores equals used carrot on a stick equals 1. Or higher, why not? At that player. And I'm going to lift it up a bit as well because I want it above their head. So let's do positioned at 2.5, that'll be above my head. If entity at E tag equals missile origin. Distance equals less than 1. At S, I want to summon something just in front of my face. So if I do have some missiles above my head, then I want to send a marker out to find a target. So I'm going to anchor this to my eyes. Anchored eyes. And I'm going to position it just a little bit in front of me. Let's say 0.5. And we will summon a marker. Oh, run summon. Run summon a marker at those coordinates with some tags. 1 tag, 2 tags. We'll give it 3 tags. 1, we'll call it homing. Everything's going to have the homing tag, so if I want to, I can kill everything at once. We'll call it slow cast. This is going to be a little bit that slowly goes out to find a target. And I'm going to give it an init tag because I do want to initialize it. Okay, so if I use the carrot on a stick and I have a missile origin above my head, then we will send out a marker, or we'll summon a marker in front of us. Okay, done. And let's play a sound. So we'll right click and it'll go whoosh off into the distance. Let's have a whooshy sort of sound. You know, like that, whoosh. Right, okay, let's do execute at all players. And we're doing at, we don't need as this time because we're not going to do anything to the player. We just want their location. Used carrot on a stick equals 1 or higher. Run play sound entity. I want a whooshy sound, so we know what that's going to be. Bat take off on the master channel for all players at those coordinates. 1 volume, 1 pitch, 0 for minimum volume. Done. Well, so far nothing's going to happen because we don't have a missile origin above our head. So this isn't going to run, and this one won't run because it's conditional. So next, let's summon a missile origin above our head. Okay. Next one. Execute. I'm going to do as. I don't think we need as all these commands haven't been fully checked. I haven't streamlined this. I've just got it working in single player. This really needs a data pack. Whose scores equals used carrot on a stick equals 1 or higher at S. So I think what we probably just do, let's leave it for now. And then we'll position it up into the air again. We did 2.5, I think. So executing at our feet, we've lifted it up to above our head. And this, last time we said if entity, this time we're going to say unless entity at E, tag equals missile origin, distance equals less than 1. So there isn't 1 there, in which case we will run summon a marker at those coordinates with some tags. And we'll have 2 tags, 1, 2. First tag is going to be missile origin, and the other tag will be homing. Okay, done. So we've got something there that is actually going to do something. Let's make a controller so we can see particles. We'll just stick all the particles on one controller, I think. Controller particles. So we have something called missile origin. So do we want to see that? I think for testing purposes we do want to see it. So let's execute. Oh, well, that was spelling, wasn't it? Let's execute at any entity whose tag equals missile origin. Run particle dust. We'll just have white. So all red, all green, all blue, size of 1. And let's say 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 size on the XYZ. No speed, 2 particles. Done. Okay, let's turn them both on. Now if I Ooh, that's horrible, but it's there. Okay, so that worked. Why is it continuously playing? Because we're not resetting our used carrot on a stick score. So let's do a little reset here, actually. A temporary reset line. Reset. We will kill all entities, because that thing is still in the sky. Tag equals homing, so we'll just kill everything with the homing tag. And we will scoreboard players reset for all players. Oh, it's a sound timer. Used carrot on a stick. Done. Okay, so let's reset that. That's gone. Yeah, and it's safe to turn it back on. Yes. Okay. Right, so we can see that one, and we did see it. It was there, so we know that's working. Okay, now I want some missiles, so I'm going to summon 3 missiles. Now I could summon them at... Should I summon them at the player? I think for now I'm just going to summon them at the player. What I would probably do is change this to summon them at the actual missile origin. The missile origin is going to be what these missiles fly around when they haven't got a target. Let's go in here and get all this beginning bit. Execute as used carrot on a stick at positioned up in the sky. I'm going to get all of that. Copy. Boom. Paste it in there. So we're back up in the sky. I'm going to summon. I'm going to run, summon a marker at those coordinates, and it's going to have tags, and it's going to have 3 tags. 1, 2, 3. First we'll give it homing so we can target it with everything else. It's going to be a missile, and it's going to be missile 1. Okay. Done. Control middle mouse, copy that entire block and its command. And I think I only want this to run if this runs. So let's make this conditional. And I'm going to put 2 more down, and I'm going to make them conditional as well. So at the moment all these 3 are the same. Let's change them. Well, first this is going to be missile 2. That's the only difference. And this is going to be missile 3. That's the only difference. Okay. Let's play another sound. Let's get this play sound. Is that it there? Let's get this. Control middle mouse. Let's put this on the end here. Make it conditional. And let's change this to, I don't know, any old sound. Experience. There we go. Yeah. Experience orb pickup. Done, and let's reset our carrot on a stick score. Scoreboard players reset for all players used carrot on a stick. Done. Okay, right. So if there is a missile origin, we should send out a slow cast. If there isn't, we should summon 3 missiles and a missile origin. Let's get some more particle commands. Let's copy this. Pop it down there. Chain always active. And I'm going to change this to, well, I suppose we want to be able to see the missiles. So first of all, let's change from missile origin here to missile 1. And missile 1 can be red. So we'll have no green, no blue. I think that's basically going to be it. Yeah. Okay. Done. Control middle mouse that. And this one can be green, so we'll have green, and it'll be missile 2. Yeah, and we'll put another one down. This one will be missile 3, and you can probably guess it's going to have no red, no green, and all blue. Done. Okay, so we should have, let's turn that on. Let's do F5. Right, first click. Aha, there's a big pile of stuff. So we've got the white origin, and I can see red, green, and blue. So our missiles are up there as well. Next, should do just the bat sound. Yeah, okay, and that is also Is it summoning a marker in front of us? It could be. We don't have a particle for that by the look of it. Okay. Let's F5, F5. Let's reset. Everything should die. Yeah. So let's copy this. Copy. And let's change this from missile 3 to, what did we call it? We called it slow cast, didn't we? And let's make this, we'll make this all white as well. Okay, so now, done. Let's try again. Nothing above us. So we summon everything. Everything is there. Now we have a slow cast in front of our face. Okay, that's good. And if we do it again. Okay, so we found a problem. If I move, I can make more. I can make little piles of rubbish everywhere I go. Fantastic. That's not going to be a problem because what we're going to do is we're just going to teleport that to follow people. So let's clear that. Okay. Right. Ooh, should we have... So what have we got here? We've got... This is our spawner controller. Let's do a missile controller. So this is going to control all those little missiles. Controller missile. Okay, right. I think the first thing we want to do is make sure they're following the player. So execute at nearest player. So it's definitely not going to be definitely not multiplayer friendly yet. Run teleport any entity whose tag equals missile origin, and we'll teleport it to 2.5 blocks above the player. Okay, turn that on. F5. What I'm expecting is we'll get our origin following. Yes, the origin is following us. Our missiles are still just sitting there though. That's okay. They're going to be tied to the origin, so that's no problem. Nice. Right. Okay. So we're going to want a command that makes those missiles sort of wiggle around the origin. So we're going to go and use CloudWolf's homing command. Link will be in the description. So we're going to execute as any entity whose tag equals missile, whose tag doesn't equal attack, so they're not attacking, they're just happily flying around my head, at themselves, anchored to their eyes, facing entity, any entity whose tag equals missile origin, sort equals nearest. Okay, for better explanation of this command, watch CloudWolf's video, link in the description. Sort equals nearest, eyes positioned as any entity whose tag equals missile. I got excited. Eyes positioned just in front, rotated as yourself. Yep. Positioned further in front, facing entity, yourself, your eyes, facing -1, positioned as yourself, run TP yourself a little bit forward, and rotation. Okay, as I say, if you want a better explanation of this command, it's CloudWolf's original command, is where I first saw it. Go and watch his video, link in the description. I don't want to take any credit away from him. Okay. Is it going to work? Let's have a look. So I'm expecting that my little things... Oh, bye. Okay. That is not what I was expecting. They've gone. That's the last we'll see of them. Okay, let's do a reset. And let's check our command. This is a bit hard one to troubleshoot because it's a bit of a crazy command. Execute as anyone whose tag is a missile and they're not attacking at themselves, anchored to their eyes, facing an entity whose tag equals missile origin, sort equals nearest. Eyes positioned a little bit forward, rotated as yourself, positioned even more forward, facing entity at S. Yep, that's right. The eyes facing, positioned as S, run TP as S. Okay, maybe they don't like the fact they're in exactly the same location. So what we could try is, where are we summoning them? Not there, so it's probably these three. Let's spread them out a little bit when we summon them. So this one is positioned here. Let's I don't know, add 0.7. So it's going to go 0.7 in the X a bit. And let's kind of make a triangle shape. So if that's 0.7, this one can be 0.5 and maybe 0.5. We want minus 0.5. There we go. And this one could be minus 0.5. And minus 0.5 again. So we should have a sort of triangle shape. So if I turn this off a second, let's just check our shape. Yeah, we've got a triangle. Sort of. sort of. Okay. Let's turn this on and see what happens. Are you all going to fly away now? Yeah, they just didn't like the fact they were right on top of the marker when they were summoned. So now they're all trying to fly around that origin. We can see the origin because we've got it white. That's pretty cool. So we take the origin with us, and they're just going to go, oi! And they'll keep trying to fly around it. Nice. They've got a bit of life to them. Oh, what's that red one doing? Okay, so we've got 3 magic missiles flying above our head, waiting for us to give them a target. Okay. Oh, look at my halo. Enough of that. Right. What shall we do next? Well, we probably, on here we're going to want to add some attacking, but we're going to want to have a target to attack. So let's do a controller for our little slow cast thing. Our targeter. We want it to sort of shoot out in front of us and find an entity. Now, if you're using a data pack, this is nice because we can make an entity tag list and say these are the only valid entities you can hit. We're not using a data pack, so basically we can hit any entity with this. Players, item frames, minecarts, all sorts. Which is not that good, really. So, controller, what will we call this? Controller, slowcast or target? Target will do. I think the first thing we'll do is rotate the little marker that we summon so it's facing the same direction as us. So when it goes forwards, it will go away from us. Execute as any entity. And we gave it a tag, didn't we? Give it the init tag. Tag equals init at S, rotated as the nearest player. Run TP yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's going to teleport itself to its own coordinates, but rotated the same direction I am. Done. Once we've done that once, we will remove its init tag. Tag any entity. Tag equals init. Remove init. Okay, done. And once we've done that, we will just make it go forwards. Execute. I have to get rid of that block. I keep forgetting it's got stuff in it already. Execute as any entity. Tag equals, what did we call it? Slowcast. Tag equals slowcast. Add itself. Run TP yourself. 1, 2, 3 forwards. Just a little bit. 0.1. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now We can summon, they're all there, and we should be able to fire off. Well, there it goes. It's pretty slow, but it's going. Okay, let's kill it before it gets too far away out of range. Okay, so now we can fire our slow cast off. Should we speed that up a little bit maybe? You have to play with this. What should we do? 0.5? There we go. That'll do for testing. Okay, right. So now we can fire that. Now what we want to do is... Actually, I think what I'll do is that could go too far away and then we'll have markers all over the place. I think I'm going to kill that if it's too far away. Let's do that. Let's keep it tidy. Let's execute as any entity whose tag equals slowcast at yourself, unless there is an entity who is a player whose distance equals, I know, less than 30. If there is no player there, then run kill yourself. Okay, done. Let's check that. Yep, disappeared. Cool. Okay, now let's get on with some targeting. And let's get rid of this block because I keep using them again and again. Right. So, if we bump into something, we want to tag it. So, let's execute. I think we just do execute at entity whose tag equals slowcast. Run tag any entity whose tag doesn't equal slowcast. Slowcats. Actually, we could say type is not marker, which would cover the slowcast since it is a marker. Let's keep them both anyway. Type is not marker. This one's sort of redundant now because the slowcast is a marker. Type equals not marker. Type equals not player. If you want it to hit players, you can change that. Do be careful though. If you're too close to it, because we're spawning it right in front of our face, it may well just select you. So a better version of this using a data pack would be to not kill the player that fired it. That would be a good start. I think I'm also going to say type equals not item. And I can't be bothered to put type equals not minecart, type equals not item frame, type equals blah, 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 blah. That's what a data pack tag list would be good for. Anyway, if there is anyone there, add the tag target. That was so long. Execute at yourself. Oh, we probably need a distance, won't we? As it is, that's just going to tag everything. Wow. So let's put a distance in. The distance equals 0 to 1. So, if you go near something, you're going to tag it with target. Or you're going to go cow. Okay. Cow. Yes. You might say no, but the answer is yes. All right, let's fire that through there. Boof, it went through. Okay. Let's do a data get. I don't want the date. Date get entity. Any entity type equals. You know, I could have pointed at that thing and done a UUID check, but no, it's walked off. Look at that. Limit equals 1. Oh. Didn't come up. Game rule send command feedback. EU turned off. Okay, doesn't seem to have the tag. Come here. Okay, fired it through him. That went right through him. Maybe we need to make our size a little bit bigger. Okay. Well, we say 2. Let's try that. Let's check his data. Hey, there we go. He's got the tag. I can see it now. Tags, target. You are now a target cow. Okay. No, you keep walking around. We'll keep them up there for now, I think. Actually, let's not. We know something will go wrong. Kill any entity. Type equals cow. I'm sorry. So we've tagged the target. Now we've tagged the target. What do we want to do? Well, I want one of my missiles to go and get it. So let's do execute. Oh, that's very nice. Execute as any entity whose tag equals target, unless there is an entity whose tag equals attack, run tag an entity whose tag equals missile, sort equals random, limit equals 1, add attack. So that should pick one of my missiles at random and give it the attack tag. Okay, done. So where are we controlling the missiles? Here we go. So this is the bit that's making them whiz around my head. So let's copy that. Control, copy, paste. The whole block with its command. So it wasn't control copy, it was control middle mouse, sorry. Let's execute at tag equals missile. Yes. Let's take away that actually. We don't want tag equals missile, we'll just say tag equals attack. We now have an attack. At S, anchored eyes, facing blah 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 blah. Ah. Facing missile origin? No. Facing tag target. Okay, eyes positioned, all this stuff. Now here, this 2 and this 5, this is its sort of turning circle. If I reduce these, its turning circle will get slower. Get smaller, sorry. So at the moment it's got quite a big turning circle. It's probably just going to fly around the cow. So I'm just going to have 2 and 2. It's going to home in straight on that cow now. Okay. Done. Let's have an experiment. There's a cow. There's 3 missiles. Oh, hey, there it goes. And now it's going to fly around the cow. There we go, cow. You now have a little magic missile. Cool. Well, you know what's going to happen next, don't you? Yes. Okay. So the magic missile has gone. It's now flying around it. Next. Let's execute as any entity whose tag equals target at S, at itself, if any entity whose tag equals attack is within a distance of, let's say, less than 1.5, run tag the cow, add kill me. Okay, so we'll tag the cow. That seems alright. Do we even need to do? Yeah, we do want to tag it. Okay, so let's tag it. Now we will execute as any entity whose tag equals attack. So now we're going to be targeting our missile at S if entity at E tag equals target, distance equals less than 1.5, run kill. Okay, kill the missile. So the cow gets tagged, the missile gets killed. We probably want a sound or something. Execute at any entity tag equals target, or tag equals kill me. Run particle. Stop that. Run particle. Snowflake. I'll do. At those coordinates. How big do we want it? Actually, lift it up because that'll be at his feet. Let's lift it up a bit. 0.5. That'll do. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. no speed, and we'll have a count of 50. And I'm going to copy that command. Control copy. And I think, let's make that conditional. Yeah, and we'll have another one. And we'll make this conditional. Let's paste that in. We don't want a particle this time. We will play the sound. Entity blaze shoot on the master channel for all players at those coordinates. Volume of 1, pitch of 1, minimum volume of 0. Okay, and then we better kill him. Poor thing. Kill any entity, tag equals kill me. Done. Okay, well, I guess that seems alright. Let's try. Let's get rid of this. Put down a cow. Yes, you saw what happened to the other guy. We go 3 missiles. Yeah. Come here. Oh, we missed you. No! No, we got him. Sorry. Let's do another one. Now we should only have 2 missiles left. We have. Okay, let's get another one. Who's picked it red? Oh! Now you probably want to change that to damage instead of an instant kill. That's a pretty harsh thing. Let's do a random test actually. Will it kill an item frame? I haven't tried this. I would expect it to. So the item frame is an entity, and we're not saying don't target item frames. Go blue. Yes is the answer. Okay, this is pretty destructive. Oh, we've got no missiles left, and we still have a marker. Does that mean? Yeah, so now I can fire missiles, or fire my little targeter, but I've got no missiles to pick up the target. So we're going to have to do a check. If there are no missiles, get rid of the missile origin. Let's do that. Where should we put that? Probably, let's put it on the missile controller. Yeah, let's put it on here. I say these sort of like little function lines are all a little bit messy. It's definitely a concept rather than a finished product. I'm going to make it into a data pack at some point, I think. Execute unless entity tag equals missile. So this isn't that great. We're checking all entities. I think we'll put a type in there as well. Type equals marker. So if there is a missile existing, don't do anything. If there isn't, run, kill any entity, tag equals missile origin. Done. Okay. You're good? All good. Get a cow. 1, 2. Oh, we've confused it. Look, 2 targets. Walk into that. There we go. Cool. Okay. So, and has it gone? It looks like it's gone. Yeah. Execute as any entity. Type equals tag equals homing. Tag equals homing. Run, say your own name. Nothing. Cool. Okay. Right. I'll tell you what, if there's a target, let's add an extra particle. First of all, we don't need to see the missile origin. So let's just put a full stop and stop that command from running. It will still power the rest of the line, but that command's not going to do anything. Let's control middle mouse one of these blocks. Put it down. So let's say tag equals target. So if something is targeted, let's play electric spark. I like electric spark, but probably want to make it a bit bigger. Do we want to make it a bit bigger? Why not? Let's make it a tiny bit bigger. You can change the sizes as you wish. There we go. That'll do. Okay, done. I'm stuck on the command blocks. Right, cow. Right, the origin's gone. That looks better. Yeah, there's our 3 little missiles. F5, that's my face. Come here. There you go. We saw some little sparkles, so that was working. You can change that particle to whatever you want, or don't even have it at all. Up to you. Okay. So we've still got 2 following us. Now, I think this is a bit of a problem. If I throw this on the floor, I've still got the missiles. I've got no way to fire them. They're there forever. And I've lost my little wands. So let's pick that up again, or my staff. Let's do it so if we're not holding, if we don't have the staff anywhere in our inventory, let's kill all the missiles. Where should we put that? We can just do a little check to see if someone's got the score. We could make it separate. Main controller. We could just do a separate one. Bump. Controller. No stuff. Okay, so what did we call it? Has coas. Okay. Execute as all players. Execute as all players. Store result as a score for themselves. Has coas. Run clear themselves. Carrot on a stick. What on earth did we call it? Missile. True. Done. Let me turn that on. Scoreboard. Objectives. Set display to the sidebar. Has coas. Says no. Well, yeah, it's right. I don't have one. Okay, let's go and get one. So I don't have one now because I haven't put a 0 at the end. So it's clearing. It's actually clearing. If we put a 0 there now it's not going to clear anything, but it's still going to count them. So that's useful. Okay, so let's get another one. There we go. So it says I've got 1. If I throw it on the floor, now I've got none. Now I've got 1. Cool. Okay. What do we want to do? I suppose if I don't have that score, I just want everything with the tag homing to die, really. So, execute as... What that'll do. Execute as... Well, execute if entity nearest player scores equals has carrot on a stick equals 0. Run kill any entity whose tag equals homing. Done. That'll probably do. Right, let's clear that scoreboard. We know that's working. Let's get rid of that. Okay, there's my little missiles. Throw away the stick, and they all die. Cool. Okay, have they all died? Let's do a little check. Let's make them say something. No one's speaking. Okay, let's make them say something when they are there. Okay, that is working. Cool. I think we're done. I think we're done. So it needs a bit of tidying up. We've got 5 different controllers. It is certainly not multiplayer friendly. There is no way this is going to work with multiplayer. But I don't really want to develop it any further using only command blocks. It seems a bit pointless. It's never going to be great. This is a data pack thing. I think when I start doing data pack tutorials, we're going to come back to this and we're going to remake this into a data pack. Definitely for single player, and we'll have a go at making it for multiplayer, really. Let's put you down. Let's put you down. Let's put you down. Yeah. Bump. Bump. And you. Nice. Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay, it's a bit of a long one. Sorry about that. So we have our little magic missile staff. We can summon 3 little missiles, and then we can pick targets for them to go and take out. We have some, I'm going to say, reasonably, let's just get rid of those. I'm going to say we've got some reasonably janky-ish commands. We know the concept works. Now it needs to be turned into a data pack, really. Okay, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found something interesting in it. Any suggestions, though, please let me know. If you've got any other ideas, what should happen, what we should do, chuck them in the comments and I'll have a play around. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.